All rise.
This is Deeper Than Money. Talk to me. I want viewers watching my show to believe in themselves.
Judge Hatchett is compelling.
If he is not going to honor you, he needs to be gone.
Compassionate.
I don't want you to give up on your dreams. I don't. And I want to figure out how we get this straight.
She's powerful.
If I were in this situation, I would have put you out too.
And she's on the bench.
I feel like I'm being judged here.
That's what I do.
You're watching The Verdict with Judge Hatchett. Darius Cole is suing David Briggs in the amount of $9,200. Mr. Cole claims he fell and dislocated his hip after the defendant's son blew a whistle at his guide dog, and says Mr. Briggs should pay his medical expenses.
All right, so the plaintiff, and you're here with your witness, sir, I understand. And so, Mr. Cole, you are actually suing Mr. Briggs and his son, who is with him in court today, Jacobs, for a total of $9,200. And you're saying in the complaint that I've read with the court that you were injured because of his son's behavior. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Would you begin by telling me, do you all know each other? Did you know each other before this situation happened?
I did not know the defendant at all. There was no relationship between us.
No relationship between us. So would you begin by telling me what happened?
Yes, ma'am. So my name is Darius Cole. Approximately 3 years ago, I lost my sight in a tragic work accident.
I am so sorry to hear that.
Yes, ma'am. I appreciate it. When the doctor told me that I would be blind for the rest of my life, I thought that my life was over. It was with the help of Miss Morris here that...
And I was going to ask you, what is the relationship with Miss Morris?
Miss Morris is my rehabilitation nurse.
I see.
She's been my rehabilitation nurse for 2 years now. She's helped me regain the confidence to do just easy stuff here and there around the house. Ultimately, I got a guide dog by the name of Luna. Every morning, Luna and I would take a walk to TMC Coffee, and I'll order me a French roast with a churro muffin. It was my favorite thing to do. I've been living in this neighborhood 7 years. Mm-hmm. So on the day of the incident, it started off...
Wait, before we go there, I don't want it to be lost on the people in the courtroom and people who are watching the gravity of the fact that you were at work, that you had this horrific accident, and one day you are able to see, and then the next day after that you have lost your sight, not just temporarily, but permanently. And just how horrendous that must have been in terms of changing your life so radically. I don't want to try to summarize it, but I think that helps us understand where you are.
Yes, Your Honor. It indeed changed, as most people would say, in the blink of an eye.
So sorry.
34 years on this earth, I did not think at 34 I would lose my sight.
And so the rehabilitation nurse, your responsibilities then are to help him navigate?
Yes, that's correct. So
help me understand what you do.
Yeah, so my name is Angela Morris, and I have been his rehabilitation nurse for the last couple of years. So I have seen his progression, and he was doing well. He was doing well rehabilitating as far as the previous incident. And he was taking walks with his dog, and he was doing really well up until this incident. So it was, it really set him back.
So how long had it been before the accident had he lost his sight? How long were we talking
Before
about?
this incident?
Before this incident,
yeah,
where he was injured?
So 3 years before.
3 years.
Mm-hmm.
And so there had been a 3-year period, and your testimony is during that time that you saw him progress and make progress in terms of his ability to navigate his new world.
Correct. He was feeling more confident as the time went on. After the incident, it just, he just was set back completely. Yes.
So what happened that day, Mr. Cole? Tell me exactly what happened that day.
It started like a regular day. Miss Morris has helped me gain the confidence to be able to walk down the block and go to TMC Coffee Company. So as I'm starting my walk, I hear the walk sign beep for Luna and I to cross the street.
And Luna is your dog?
Yes, ma'am.
It's your service dog?
Yes, Your Honor, that's correct.
Luna, okay.
As we're walking across, she gets a little aggravated, shifting her behavior I haven't, experienced while having her. Out of nowhere, whatever got her attention, she attached to it, and I released my grip, and I fell violently on the floor. I struck my head onto the pavement. I dislocated my hip. I had scratches and contusions on my face. I didn't know where Luna was. I woke up at the hospital.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, I was unconscious for a matter of time. Woke up at the hospital. They notified me that, Luna was safe with my nurse. A friend described to me that there was a video circulating on social media platforms where a kid is pulling some type of prank and blowing a dog whistle, and I'm in the video. Being blind and trying to get around in this world, he took away that trust, the trust in this community. How do I expect somebody to not target me and think of me as some joke?
Coming up on The Verdict with Judge Hatchett.
You didn't do this to test to see if he was really blind?
Your Honor, he doesn't respect adults.
Please don't talk about my son.
If you'll be in the Los Angeles area and want to bring your case to court, call 1-888-552-6878. You're watching The Verdict with Judge Hatchett. The Verdict with Judge Hatchett is back with the case of Darius Cole, who is suing David Briggs for medical expenses.
Do you know anything about this situation and what happened with your son?
Yes, Your Honor.
Tell me what you know, Mr. Briggs.
Well, Your Honor, I basically was informed actually by my son's coach, baseball coach, that he had been removed from the baseball team. And that was the first knowledge or anything I heard of the incident, that apparently the coach had found out about the prank that he had done and accused him of not upholding the morals of the school and kicked him off of the team.
So what do you understand about the prank? What were you told?
I was told.
What was your understanding?
My understanding is that my son blew a dog whistle and that the dog ran off away from Mr. Cole.
Jacob, what in the world happened that day?
I'm a social media prank creator, and
A social media prank creator.
yes, Your Honor. I saw this prank on social media. I thought it would be a good idea.
Talk up, speak up, so I can hear you.
I thought it would be a good idea before I went to school. Usually I do my pranks before I get on the bus. And Mr. Cole, I usually see him walk to the cafe before, in the morning with his dog. And I never knew he was blind. I thought he just was walking his dog in the mornings for coffee. And
But he had on glasses. He had on dark glasses. He had a dog that you didn't understand was a service dog?
no, Your Honor.
You honestly didn't believe he was blind?
No, Your Honor.
You didn't do this to test to see if he was really blind?
Your Honor, he doesn't respect adults.
Please don't talk about my son. Ma'am.
I wouldn't have to talk about your son if you had control of your son.
Ma'am,
So, Mr. Briggs, do you not accept any responsibility of what happened to Mr. Cole that day?
I absolutely accept some responsibility, which is that I basically have failed as a father with my son.
How so?
Well, I recognize that I didn't even know he had a social media channel.
Whoa.
I didn't know that he was getting these views. I had no awareness. I only knew that he did videos of himself around the house. I did not know that he was posting them. So I absolutely was appalled when I found out about this, and we have had him take it down. Actually, there was a petition that was put out that forced him to take it down.
The petition doesn't give me back my dignity, Mr. Briggs.
And there was so much backlash and negative pushback on him. He's now the blind beater boy. He's off the baseball team. He's also being harassed in terms of his social media, and he's lost this social media channel that I believe he was actually making some money from.
Well, he should have lost it. He should have lost it. I'm not.
He should
I
be in
have
juvenile.
I got this.
Yes, Your Honor.
He should have lost it because it really, one, he had it up without your knowledge or your permission. So he should have lost it. But I understand that we actually have a video of what happened from the traffic cam in that area.
Your Honor,
yes.
We do also have a police report and a report from the hospital where he was treated.
I need all of that, please.
Thank you.
May I know that we have this file with the court. May I see the actual video of what happened that day to Mr. Cole? All right, I've seen enough. Whoa. And so we have a police report. Was your son charged? Was he taken into custody? Was he tried in juvenile court for this?
Should have been.
No, he was not. My son basically got on the bus because he wasn't there to see what happened next. He absolutely would not have made a post had he known that Mr. Cole was hurt. And once we found out Mr. Cole was hurt, we actually went to the hospital and apologized to him.
So you just blew the whistle and got on the bus?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you blew the whistle as part of the prank for your posting?
Yes, Your Honor.
Coming up,
We went and apologized to Mr. Cole at the hospital. He was in a totally different vibe at that time. He was appreciative of him coming.
Your Honor, I was under pain medication.
closed captioning provided by. Next time on The Verdict with Judge Hatchett.
Out of nowhere, whatever got her attention, she attached to it, and I released my grip, and I fell violently on the floor. I struck my head onto the pavement. I dislocated my hip. I had scratches and contusions on my face. I didn't know where Luna was. I woke up at the hospital.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
You're watching The Verdict with Judge Hatchett. The Verdict with Judge Hatchett is back with the case of Darius Cole, who is suing David Briggs for medical expenses.
And what was the purpose of doing that, so I'm clear?
A post on social media, it was a prank.
I need to hear you.
A post on social media.
And let me be clear, none of his other pranks were nearly anything like this.
And you were
Didn't you
saying
just
he
say-
got money from this? He made money from these
Yes, he
posts?
was getting paid for views, but this was for the views for things ahead of this. Once this happened and the backlash happened, his site was taken down. And again, he is kind of a pariah at his school and in our community.
How do you feel about this? I mean, you just watched this.
I feel horrible. And we went and apologized to Mr. Cole at the hospital. He was in a totally different vibe at that time. He was appreciative of him coming.
Your Honor, I was under pain medication.
Well, maybe he was appreciative of you coming. He had to have been concerned that your son would do this as a prank.
Absolutely. And he would never have done this had he even had a thought that Mr. Cole could have been hurt. This is a good kid. He's a straight A student. He was on the baseball team. And the
He
thing
made
that,
a bad mistake.
Yes. And the thing that I didn't want to necessarily say this, but his mother died last year in a car accident. And we have been dealing with that for the whole year. I have to admit,
So sorry.
I've been working hard. I try to do things in terms of buying him things. I'll admit, I was the one that bought him the dog whistle. I had no idea that he was planning to do a prank with it.
But did you ask him?
No.
Do you even own the dog, Mr. Briggs?
No, I don't. He does. These were all for the videos. And I admit, I have not been there. That's where I acknowledge it's a failing as a father. But if anything, I'll say the problem here is probably with whoever trained his dog. Service dogs
my
are
dog's
supposed
the issue.
to
My
not
dog's
react.
the issue. Your son is a problem and a
Service
menace
dogs
to
are
society.
supposed to not react to whistles, and he's got a poorly trained dog.
Coming up,
What if he had been in that crosswalk, fallen, and didn't get up, and a driver didn't see him and ran over him?
you're watching The Verdict with Judge Hatchett. The Verdict with Judge Hatchett is back with the case of Darius Cole, who is suing David Briggs for medical expenses.
That's a bridge much too far for me. You can't stand here and say that his service dog wasn't properly trained. Plus, a dog whistle is at a decimal that is different. And so whether Mr. Cole was blind or not, Jacob, for that dog to have reacted the way he did, and for Mr. Cole to have been injured as severely as he was, when he hit that concrete, he not only lost consciousness, but suppose he hit his head in a manner that caused an aneurysm, which is a bleeding of the brain, and that he died. That is not far from the realm of possibility, given how severe that was when he hit that ground. What if he had been in that crosswalk, fallen, and didn't get up, and a driver didn't see him and ran over him? He would not be here. And you would be charged with having caused his death. And it is remarkable that he wasn't taken into juvenile custody and charged with this situation. And instead of him standing here with you, he could well be in jail. What do you have to say? What do you have to say to Mr. Cole today?
Mr. Cole, I regret my actions. And I'm very honorably, respectfully sorry for what I have done.
Judge Hatchett's verdict when we return. You're watching The Verdict with Judge Hatchett.
Not only does he have the physical problems of being blind and trying to build that confidence, but he also has the physical consequences of a horrible accident that should not have happened. And so for that, you've asked for $9,200. I think that there's going to be more out of pocket. I'm going to round up the damages to $12,000 in this matter.
Thank you,
It
Your
doesn't
Honor.
fix it, the money doesn't fix it, but at least that is one less financial issue that you have to deal with right now. Because all you're facing, you shouldn't have to worry about how you're going to pay these bills. And that is the order of the court. And so, Mr. Briggs, I hope that you will make it a point to try to figure out something that Jacob can do for Mr. Cole. He needs to do something to show that he is more remorseful and that he can be supportive. There's nothing further. Judgment for the plaintiff in the amount of $12,000, and we'll stand adjourned.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
All rise.
Judge Hatchett has ruled in favor of the plaintiff. The defendant has been ordered to pay $12,000.
I hope Mr. Briggs' son can fix his behavior, and it's not too late to start doing the right thing.
I will find something for him to do for Mr. Cole.
Okay, gather your belongings.
This has been a production of Allen Media Group.